Are you wondering if starting an online business is right for you? Maybe you're someone who really wants to help others, but you're not sure of where to get started or even how to get started. Maybe you've seen exactly what it is that you want to do, and you've seen so many other people that are doing something similar to what you want to do and you want to get started in, but you don't think that there's really space for you. So, first thing, spoiler alert, there's definitely space for you, and I want to share with you why right now is the best time and the right time for you to start your online business. So, my name is Nicole, and I help women grow their service based businesses using my Start, Grow, Scale method so that they can escape the 9 to 5 trap, create a life of freedom and flexibility for themselves and their family by following their purpose and doing work that they absolutely love. So, I want to share a little bit about myself and how I started my online business years ago. So, I was on maternity leave, and the time started to quickly come around where I needed to go back to work after being on maternity leave for about, I think it was 6 weeks at the time. And I had just recently moved to LA about a year or so before being on maternity leave. And so I had this new baby that I didn't want to leave just with anyone because I didn't know anyone here. I didn't know any good, daycare facilities. And it didn't sit right for me to leave my newborn baby with someone that I had no experience in dealing with. And so I had made the decision that I needed to stay home with my newborn. And from making that decision, I also needed to find a way to supplement that income from my full-time job. And so what I decided to do was, I started thinking about, what kind of skills do I have? What have I done in the past in my prior jobs that I could now use to help, someone who's building an online business? At the time, I had no idea what that even looked like until I started to do a lot of Google searching. And I realized I started to just write down all my set of skills, things that I've learned along the way. And I wanted to get back into helping attorneys since that's where I came from. So there were solopreneurs. I found that my niche was the legal field and helping solo attorneys and also paralegals. So I started to, reach out to different attorneys and paralegals and find out what they needed support in and find out how I could support them. And that's literally how I started my online business. From there, just starting, it put me out there and made me visible to other people who were also looking for support. At the time, I had no idea about an online coaching industry until I started to just receive information of people contacting me and asking me if I could also help them with their coaching business. And so, I found out what they needed support with. I learned skills that, I didn't know when it came to marketing their online coaching programs and courses. And then just along the way, I learned what I needed to know about marketing. And that's literally how everything started. So it started from me just using my current skills and experiences, then branching into getting hands on experience with other women's online businesses. And then I also, once I found that I did like to work with the online coaches, I started to invest in buying different courses that would help my marketing experience and, just give me more training and skills in that area. Because what I did love about coaches was that there was this industry of women and men also that are creating businesses around what they're passionate about. And this passion that they have is helping other people, whether it's in the coaching industry, the career industry or the fitness industry or business. They're able to use that passion for helping people create that transformation of whatever it is that they're seeking. So I started to, use my experience, use my skills. I got the hands-on experience. I invested in my skills by buying courses to help me with my marketing. And then also the last thing that I had started to do and most recently invested in was a coach for myself, because when you are at a point where you're growing, you want to invest in different support, because we can't do this journey on our own when it comes to growing our business. So I needed a coach at that time to help with just different development and mindset strategies that I wanted to work on to help me grow personally. And it's just been definitely so profound in just myself personally, and also for my business. So I can't stress enough that we can't do this business, this journey, this entrepreneurial journey alone. We have to get support in the areas that we definitely are looking to grow in. So, since starting my business, I've helped other women with their marketing strategy and their implementation. And I want to now share what I've learned throughout the years to encourage and help people who are in those initial stages of starting their own business, and the things that they need to do to boost their business, because I remember what it was like to get started. I remember what it was like to be unclear about my niche, unclear about what to do next, unclear about how to get clients, unclear about being visible and showing up and all of that. So I want to share with you a few things for you to kind of think about, for you to move in the direction of starting your own online business. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is your unique selling proposition. So this is really just a long word that really means you have a unique set of experiences that you've been through, things that you've learned in your lifetime, or skills that you've attained along the way that are unique to you, something that only you can provide. Because although someone has, they may have a similar experience or they have similar skills, there's really no one that can provide something exactly the way that you do it. So your unique selling proposition can be used to help someone else out of where you once were through a path to getting them through to where you are now. So for me, as I mentioned earlier, I started off wanting to support the legal field because that was where my experience was, helping attorneys and paralegals with legal administrative and assistance. But in the process of starting my online business, I found the coaching field, and then I began helping them with the tools that I had used to help the attorneys. And then, that kind of morphed me into really fully supporting the coaching industry and getting hands-on with their marketing and helping them with their launches for their courses and programs. So that's branched me into now really fully supporting people into getting started with their online business. So do me a favor and share with me in the comments what your unique selling proposition is, or what it could be. I love to hear what that is. With your experiences or your skills, you're able to really help those that are just a few steps behind where you currently are and show them the path to get where you are now. Another thing that could help you when you're starting to build your business is to get support. Sometimes we hit mental roadblocks because we're unclear with how to get started. And then there's times when technology will stop us. And then there's also other times when we're stopped in our tracks, because when you're creating a business on your own, sometimes we get a little caught up in the day-to-day and we don't always get done what we intended to do for the day. So having someone hold you accountable can really serve as a necessary support tool. Having an accountability partner will sometimes do the trick. Other times, you may need to hire a coach to get more support. And coaches are really great for many different areas of your business. Some coaches will help you get clarity around what you do and help you with working through strategy and implementation to help you with your marketing. There are also coaches that will help you go beyond the mental blocks and some of the limiting beliefs that we hold that can also show up sometimes in our business and stop us from really creating and building the business that we really desire. The final thing I want to share with you is that there is no time like the time that you have right now. I know how, and I've seen and have firsthand experienced how fear really wants to get in the way of, creating a life that we really want. We think of all the things that could go wrong before we think of all the things that could go right. We think of everything that other people might say or think about us, just getting started. But one thing that I've had to learn and that I've had to also tell myself and be reminded of is that we get one life to live. So why not live it exactly the way our hearts and dreams desire? So just start. Every business and everyone starts one step at a time, putting one foot in front of the other. Don't worry about how many followers you may or may not have, or how many people will, see your content, or how many likes you get. Just give yourself some grace and just start. Take some time today and take your first step to launching your online business. Before we end, I do have a free resource for you that you can grab, and it's absolutely free. It's my guide to helping you get started with your online business blueprint. It goes a little deeper into the strategies that I've shared with you today, and there's many more that you can use to turn your passion into profits to start your online business today. You can get that resource at NicoleRichardson.com/blueprint. And I'll put the link in the description below, and it's absolutely free. And yeah, I really hope this video was super helpful for you to get you moving in the direction of starting your online business. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you can be sure to get first access to my videos each week. Be loved, be kind, and be blessed. And I will see you in the next video.